That's the Gauteng Premier David Makhura speaking just a short time ago. Instant reaction now to Masuku's firing, as I'm joined by the trade union NEHAWU's Clement Marula. Mr. Marula, good afternoon to you and welcome. Initially, you welcomed the suspension of the MEC. Now he's been fired. What's the response?
Good day, Jeremy. We, as NEHAWU Gauteng, were very much excited about the news. We welcome the news. It confirms the fight that we took on the 3rd of September when we marched to the Premier of Gauteng, calling upon the firing of all those that are involved in this procurement and provision of PPEs to frontline workers.
The Premier is saying that he hasn't been found guilty of corruption, but that he failed to execute his functions in compliance with the Constitution. What is your understanding of that?
We're not going to entangle ourselves with those technicalities. What we know and what is a fact to us is that Bandile Masuku to us is an employer. Whether by omission or whatever, we welcome anything that is going to ensure at the end of the day that he is removed as the MEC of Health in Gauteng.
The probe is still continuing into this PPE corruption scandal. What is your understanding of the progress so far, and what do you want to see come out of it?
The outcome that we are looking at, it has already started, and we continue to welcome those particular, activities of suspensions, as we welcome the suspension and finally the resignation of the HOD of Health and others that are still coming. So we are watching this process of firing, suspension, and so on with an eagle eye. With very serious interest, because otherwise our marching to the Premier's office on the 3rd of September will be very in vain. So we are really watching with a very close eye those particular developments.
How much damage has been done to the entire healthcare system as a result of this PPE scandal, do you think?
The damage is that it's an irreparable damage, because loss of frontline workers as a result of not providing them with adequate PPE, it's a very dire loss. Loss of life, really. We, as NEHAWU, we can't take it lying down. That's why we were in a very vigorous national program of action, fighting in defense of those particular frontline workers, making sure that Gauteng Health provide our frontline workers with adequate protection so that we minimize a continuous bloodbath or loss of our frontline workers.
Clement Marula, thank you very much indeed, from the National Education, Health and Allied Workers Union.